Okay, so today's in the session we are going to discuss about the Linux editors. Okay, Linux editors. In Linux we have a editor called VI editor. VI editor. What is that? VI editor. In Linux we have one editor, that is VI editor. Okay, so with the help of VI we can able to create a new file, as well as in that file we can able to insert the data, as well as in VI editor we have the different modes are there. Okay, what are those command, what are those mode? Let me show you here. That is the very first mode in the VI editor is a command mode. What is that first mode? That is a command mode. So in command mode I can able to move my cursor. Okay, as well as I can able to copy the content, I can paste it the content, that's all. Okay, I can move my cursor, okay, in command mode, as well as I can copy few lines. I can copy the line, I can paste it that line, whatever I have copied. Okay, so this is the second mode, is insert mode. Okay, in insert mode you can insert the new data, or you can able to edit the existing data. Okay, so this third mode is extended mode. Extended mode is to exit from the file. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to save and exit, or without save and you want to exit. It's totally up to you. It's very simple. Okay, so let me show you here. Okay, so now I want to create a new file with the name f2. F2, okay, through VI editor. So VI space F2, VI space F2. Okay, the beauty of F2, the beauty of virtual editor is that, okay, if the file exists then it will open. If the file is not exist, it doesn't throw an error, it will open a new file with that name. For example here, so here I don't have any file with the name v2, so I want to create a new file, so I will be giving as vi space f2. So enter. Okay, see here new file got created. Okay, as well as I have entered into a new file. So here in the bottom it was showing that f2 new file. Okay, now this initial mode is called command mode. Okay, so now I want to insert the data, then I have to go into the second mode, that is the edit mode. For to enter into the edit mode we have to press a, lowercase a in the keyboard. So once I press the a in the keyboard, so here what it was showing, insert mode. Okay, now I can whatever I want. Okay, as per my requirement I can insert anything here. Okay, hi everyone, hello everyone. Okay, hello world. This is our Linux session. Today we are going to learn, today I will be going to show you how to, what is the use of VI editor. What is the use of VI editor? Linux editors. Okay, that is VI editor. Okay, VI editor. Okay, now with the help of VI editor I have created a file with the name f2. Okay, now I want to exit from this file. Okay, while exiting I want to save this data, whatever I have inserted these three lines. Okay, what I have to do, first I have to press escape button. What I have to press, escape button. Okay, escape button. Okay, now what I have to do, shift colon. See here, listen carefully. First you have to press escape. Okay, then shift colon. Okay, once you press shift colon, you should able to see like this. Okay, you should able to see like this. Okay, now if you want to exit without saving the data, then q means without saving the data I want to quit from this f2 file. Suppose you want to save the data as well as you want to quit from this file, then wq. W means to save, q means quit, save and quit. Okay, as well as you can add here one more thing, that is apostrophe s. Apostrophe s means forcefully, that means w means save, q means quit, Okay, apostrophe s means forcefully. Okay, see here, now ls. Okay, earlier f2 file is not there, now f2 is here. Okay, now see here, again I want to insert few more lines. Okay, few more lines. vi space f2, enter. Now already you have a file with the name f2, so it will be not going to open a new file, it will be going to open you the existing file. So under this existing file, how many lines is earlier you have inserted? That is the 3 lines. Okay, now see here, so this is the which mode? This is the command mode. Okay, so just you can able to move your cursor. Okay, if you want to do copy paste, you can able to do it. Okay, so later I will show you. Now I want to insert, I want to append few more lines into this existing file. Then what I have to press, I need to go into which mode? Insert mode. So how to go into the insert mode? For that I have to press one key called a button, alphabet a. Now see here, it was showing insert mode. Okay, now whatever you want as per your requirement, you can insert here. Now this is 4th line. Okay, I have inserted one new line. Now I want to exit from this file. Okay, with saving this data. Okay, new data, escape. Okay, if you want to exit from the file, what you have to press? Escape. First you have to press escape, then shift colon. What? Shift button, you have to keep on press the shift. Okay, then you have to press colon. Okay, shift you have to press, then you have to press colon. Okay, then okay, then WQ apostrophe S, save and quit forcefully. Okay, now with the help of cat editor also you can able to check the data. Okay, now see here, so earlier we used to have 3 lines. Okay, now I have inserted one more line. Okay, now again I want to make few more changes into this existing file. Okay, then again vi space f2. Okay, for example, okay, I want to remove this extra lines. Okay, spaces here. Okay, so blank lines I want to remove here, blank lines. Okay, then I need to go into which mode? Edit mode. Okay, for edit mode we have to press alphabet a, that is lowercase a. Okay, now I can able to remove. Okay, okay, now escape. Once you press escape, again it will go into the command mode. Okay, command mode and extended mode both are same, but the names is different. Okay, so once you press escape, that again it is a command mode only. Okay, so if you have any confusion, you can learn like this. Okay, in VIE editor we have 2 modes, one is command mode and one is insert mode. Okay, if you have any confusion, you have forgot about this extended mode. Okay, so extended mode is also refers to command mode only. Okay, okay, right now I was in which mode? Command mode. See here at the bottom of this file nothing is showing, that means it's a command mode. Okay, if I press a, it was showing insert mode, means you can able to append the data, it's a insert mode. Okay, again if you press escape, it's which mode? It's a command mode. It's up to you, you can call it as a command mode or extended mode. Okay, better you can call it as a command mode only. Okay, for example, in the command mode what I can do, so I can move my cursors here, I can move my cursor. Okay, okay, I can move my cursor, as well as copy paste will be going to work. Copy paste, how to copy? For example, see here, first line I want to copy. Okay, let's keep the cursor in the first line. YY, you have to press YY 2 times, means YY means it's like a copy in the Linux. Now I have pressed YY for 2 times. Okay, YY I have pressed. Okay, YY I have pressed, that means first line get copied. Okay, now to paste it, okay, you have to press P. Now see here, hello world line has been copied. Okay, now for example, let's go for the third line, that is, this is a Linux session. Okay, for example, I want to, so right now my cursor is in third line. Okay, I want to copy third line as well as fourth line. Okay, 2YY means 2 lines will be going to copied. Wherever your cursor, that will be considered as a first line. Okay, 2, you have to press numeric letter 2, then YY means 2 lines has been copied now. Okay, if you want to paste, P button. See here, So these two lines has been copied. Okay, so here these two lines has been copied like that. For example, you duplicate lines you wants to remove. What you wants to remove? Duplicate lines you wants to remove. Then we have a button called DD. What? DD. Okay, duplicate lines I wants to remove. Okay, so still I was in which mode? Command mode. Okay, DD. Okay, so let's remove the duplicate lines. DD. DD. Okay, like this you need to practice the VA editor. Very easy. See, within 5 minutes. Okay, we have completed this session also. Okay, this is called VA editor. Okay, now I want to save as well as I want to exit from the file. Okay, WQ apostrophe S. For example, let me open again VI space F2. Okay, this is called command mode. Now I want to go into the insert mode. Okay, I have to press A. Now come here again, insert few more lines. This is 5th line. 5th line. Okay, now I want to exit from the file without saving the data. I want to exit from this file, but I don't want to save the newly inserted content. Okay, escape shift colon. See, escape shift colon is common every time whenever you want to exit from the line. You want to exit from the file. Escape shift colon, then Q apostrophe S means quit forcefully. Now go and check cat F2. So this is 5th line. That line has been rolled back. Okay, so this is called VA editor. This is called VA editor session. If you practice the, so whatever I have shown, that is more than enough as of now. Okay, so now I will be going to show you now user management. User management means in Linux how to create a new user. Okay, how to create a new user in the Linux environment. Now I will be going to show you. So how to create a new user in the Linux environment. So for that we have a command called user add. Okay, before that, before going to create the user, I want to check how many OS users exist in this Linux machine. Then cat space /etc/ hosts, cat space /etc/ password. Okay, cat /etc/ PASSWD. It will show you the list of OS users exist in this current machine. Okay, for example, if you want to check the count, okay, you need to add pipe WC-L. WC means word, W means word, C means count, -L means list. Okay, word count list. So overall how many users? 64 users. For example, I want to check whether focus user exists or not. Okay, then okay, here grep means it's like a filter. Okay, filter Oracle. Okay, Oracle user exists. Okay, focus user is this user is also exist. Okay, now I want to create one more new user. Okay, then what is the command? User add focus. See, a user created. Whether this user created or not, how to check in Linux environment? Whenever we create a new OS user, the user in Linux machine, okay, will record that newly created user information into one file. What is that file? Password file. Okay, in Linux environment, whenever we create a new user, the user information will be automatically get it recorded into a file. What is that file? So that is the PASSWD file. So this file location is under /etc. Okay, so you have to check like this. Okay, if you want to apply the filter, then grep username. So this particular user exists or not? Yes, it exists. Okay, now you need to understand here. So this is a username. What is this? It's a username. So what is this? This focus users encrypted password. Focus users password is this. Okay, so what is this? It's called user ID. In Linux environment, whenever we create a new OS user, okay, so for that user, one unique ID will be get it assigned, okay, by system. That unique ID, technically we are going to call it as a user ID. What we used to call it, user ID. So apart from that, in Linux environment, whenever we create a new OS user, whenever we create a new OS user, okay. For example, I have given a username as a focus. That means I have created a new OS user in the Linux with the name focus. Okay. In that case, what happen, focus user will be get it created. Okay. As well as one group will be get it created with the same name. Okay. With the group will be also get it created with the same name, that is focus. Okay. For that group also, Linux system will be assigned one unique number, that's called group ID. That's called group ID. Now that group will be get it assigned to this user. Listen carefully. In Linux environment, whenever we create a new user, that user information will be get it recorded into a file called password file. Okay. As well as, okay, whenever we create a new user, Linux system will assign one unique number, that's called user ID. As well as, okay, with the same name, one group will be get it created, as well as that group will be get it assigned to this user. Okay. Okay. Now how to check the groups, how to check the groups in Linux, that is cat/etc/group, cat/etc/group. If you want to apply the filter grep focus, now see a group is get it created. For this group, what is this, it's called a group ID. Now see here, this group has been assigned for this user. Now see here, this is called group ID. Now this is the username, this is a user's password, this is a user ID. What is this, this is called user ID. Now what is this, it's called group ID. What is it, it's called group ID. What is this, it's called comment section. Comment, comment, comment section, we used to call it as comment section. So this comment section is used to put some data over there. Okay. To keep some data over there. For example, in real time. Okay. So why did we created a new OS user? Okay. So we want some justification, or for identification we want. Okay. Who told us to create? Okay. When did we have created? Okay. So that information I can kept here in between these two comment. Okay. That's called comment section. Okay. Now what about this? Okay. Whenever we create a new OS user, some directory will be get it assigned for that user. Directory means it's like a location, so that whenever someone log into the system with that user and they created the files or directories, that will be get it created under this location. Okay. That's called, this is called home location for focus user. Home location for focus user. So focus user I have created. For this focus user, what is the home location? That is /home/focus. This is called shell. This is called shell. In Linux, as I told you, in the Linux architecture, Linux architecture has been designed as a different layers. That is, the very first we have individual user, then second layer we have shell, third layer is kernel. Okay. So in between kernel and user we have one layer called shell, that is called, this is the shell. Okay. That is the bash shell, we used to call it as a BASS, bash shell. Okay. So hope everyone has been got it. Okay. So this is the username, this is the user's password, this is the user ID, this is the group ID, this is the comment section, this is the home directory. Okay. Home directory, this is the shell, this is the shell. Okay. Now let me show you how to write something in this comment section. Okay. For example, I want to put here this user I have created for which department, for example, for IT department. Okay. So I want to put here in this comment section IT sector or IT department. Then group user mod. User mod means to modify the user mod -c. Okay. -c to change the comment section. Okay. Let's give in single quotes. For example, IT department. IT department. Now close the quotes. Okay, for which user you want this, it should be added in the comment section. For which user? Focus user. Now how to cross check? Cat slash etc slash PSSWD pipe grep focus. Now see, earlier comment section is not there. Now comment section has been. In comment section I have inserted called IT department. Okay, now I don't want anything in the comment section for this focus user. In that case, what I can do, I can remove the comment section. How can I remove this comment section? User mod means user modification -c. Let's give two single quotes. Okay, focus. Whatever the comment section is there, whatever in the comment section is there for this user, that will be get it removed. Now I want to cross check. Cat slash etc slash password pipe grep focus. Okay, for example, I want to change the user ID. Okay, so I want to change this user ID. Then what is the command? User mod. User mod in sense user modification. What do you want to change? ID, user ID. Okay, uh, user ID. For that -u. Okay, to put something in the comment section -c. To change the user ID -u. For to change the group ID -g. Okay, for example, what ID would you like to, what number would you like to give? For example, 600 I want to give. For which user? Focus user. Now to cross check whether this 54324 got replaced with 600 or not. How to check? Cat slash etc slash PASSWD pipe grep focus. Here earlier it was 600, now it got earlier it was 54324, now it got replaced with 600. Now I want to change the group ID. Okay, so group ID want to change. Okay, like this step by step we have to go through. So I have mentioned all the steps here. Okay, just go through this. Okay, so how to create a new user. Okay, so here how to write in comment section. Okay, how to change the group ID, how to change the home directory. Okay, so for example, so here home directory we have /home/focus. I want to put here /u01. That is a u01 mount point is like similar to D drive. I want to assign the D drive for this user. Then user mod -d. What he wants to give? u01/home. Okay, for which user? Focus user. Now how to cross check? Cat slash etc slash PASSWD spacebar pipe grep focus. Okay, so now see here earlier here it was /home/focus earlier. Now it was /u01/home. So apart from that we can, so here, okay, this is the shell. Okay, now how to drop a user? How to drop the user? User del okay, -r. Okay, -r, then username. Which user you wants to delete? Focus. Okay, so this is the warning. Okay, still the user has been removed. Okay, so go and cross check here. Cat slash etc slash PASSWD pipe grep focus. Okay, user, you didn't get any output because the user has been deleted. So whenever we create a new user with the same name, new group also get it created. Okay, instead of that I want to create only group, individual group. Okay, in that case this is the command, group add DBA. For example, group add some different name, HZ. Okay, now I want to check whether this group has been created or not. Cat slash etc slash group. So whenever we create the individual group, okay, one group with the same name, the group will be get it created, as well as one unique ID will be assigned for that group. That's called group ID. So how to check whether group exists or not? Okay, what is the group ID? Okay, cat slash etc slash group. Okay, if you want to apply the filter, okay, space pipe grep, okay, hz. See here, this is the group and this is the group id. What is this? It's called group id. how to how to change group to a user. For example, for an example, user add focus. Okay, so these are the warnings you can ignore. Okay, cat slash etc slash etc slash passwd pipe grep focus. Okay, focus user get it created. Okay, for this focus user, which group has been assigned? That is 54326. So that is the which group? pa cat slash etc slash group pipe grep focus. See here, that number is matching 54326. Okay, this is the group has been assigned. I want this focus user should have, I want this focus user, instead of using the focus group, I want this focus user should assign for hz group. Hz group, in that case user mod hyphen g. Okay, hyphen g. Okay, means group you want to change. Which group you want to give? hz. For which user? Focus user. Okay, now how to check? Cat slash etc slash passwd space pipe grep focus. Earlier here, the number earlier here it was 54326. Now 54325. 54325. 54325 means which group? hz group. Okay, so that's enough for today. Okay, so everyone go through this session. Okay, so if whatever I have shown you, okay, everything I have mentioned in this document, okay, in this Linux document. Okay, so see here, I have highlighted this portion as user management. Okay, user management. Under this user management, somewhat theory whatever I have explained, I have one more time I have explained here. So after that, so this I have mentioned here like practicals. This is the user management practicals. Okay, go through it. Before this user management practical, go through this virtual editor. Okay, that is the va editor. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ping me in WhatsApp. Okay, so that's enough for today.